You're watching HCAM's educational channel, where you can find the latest educational content from our community. HCAM helps provide educational content produced by students, faculty, and staff of the Hingham Public School System. For more Hingham community updates, tune into HCAM's government channel on Comcast 9 and Verizon Fios 30, and HCAM's public channel on Comcast 97 and Verizon Fios 31.
In the junior exhibit of the Second Parish Arts Festival. The junior exhibit's a very important part of this festival for us. It showcases work of preschool kids through high school. They're all South Shore towns. Hingham is very fortunate this year to have a second and third in high school and to have a third and an honorable mention in the middle school. We have Cohasset has always been a very loyal contributor to this show. Let's see, we have Shute, we have Whitman-Hanson, we have some from Weymouth, we have the charter school, we have Rockland. It's a good mix. We have Silver Lake has come in for the first year, so we have several different South Shore towns represented.
As the minister in the church, I'm aware of all the things that are happening, and I, of course, support anything that I think is good, and this is a wonderful project that the church community gets involved in, pulling other people in from different towns as well as Hingham. We're standing here in the junior art show, and what I love about this junior art show is that as you walk through it and you see the amazing things that youngsters and children are doing, you just feel so much hope for what's ahead of us. We hear so many things in the news and see things around us that can be very discouraging. When you come into this art show, particularly in the junior art show, I think you feel hope and you feel that things will be fine, because no matter what they say about the new generation, they're wonderful.
Today we're visiting the Second Parish in Hingham to take a look at the artwork that the elementary, high school, and middle school students did. And I came out to see my son's Van Gogh rendition of The Mailman. I think he did an excellent job. He really loves to draw. He's very interested in Van Gogh, and we're very excited that he likes art. Finn is in the 4th grade. He copied off The Mailman. He made a rendition of The Mailman by Van Gogh. Actually at home he has been trying to do Starry Night too, and doing a couple other pieces at home to try to see if he can get better at his work.
Each of us picked an artist, and we got to paint a painting from that artist.
Like that artist, right. Can you explain who your artist is?
My artist is Pablo Picasso.
Okay, and what are the plans for your class in the future? You're going to study a little further, right?
Yeah, we're going to the MFA soon.
Good, okay, so you'll see a real Picasso there, right?
Yeah.
Great, thank you very much for coming. We really appreciate it. We've been doing this for 61 years. It all started many, many years ago when Frank Vining-Smith was a member of this church, and he's an artist that's had quite a lot of acclaim, particularly now, and he wanted to have gallery space, so to speak, for local artists, and he started it, and we've just continued it for every year. And we do have the space to have upstairs adult art and downstairs children's art.
I think one of the things that really strikes me, though, are some of the things that the very youngest children have done. And I'm particularly struck by 2 little figures, youngsters made out of paper rolls, like toilet paper rolls and paper towel rolls and paper plates. And I think that the school that's teaching these sorts of things to kids is just opening up whole new ways to look at things, at the same time reinforcing some of the basic things that the children need to learn, but making it fun.
It takes quite a while to get this organized. First, we contact several teachers. We also advertise for individual students to bring their own work. And we have artwork from about 12 different towns, and then we take it in, we make the name tags for all of the pieces, and then we have a day in which we do nothing but hang this art. There are probably over 350 pieces here. And we do have, this part of the room is younger children from preschool to 4th grade, and we give all of these children participation ribbons, and I think you'll see it's pretty creative and very colorful. Then the rest of this room is devoted to high school, and we have a room around the corner that's devoted to middle school. Both the high school and the middle school are judged. And we always find an artist, usually an artist that's exhibiting upstairs, a graphic artist or a photographer, and a retired teacher who will know the developmental process of art for kids to be the judges.
Upstairs they have local artists that they're showing off their pieces, bringing in local businesses too to kind of facilitate and show off, and to bring people in by doing a little wine tasting, which always brings the adults out. But also this is showing off that school systems need to continue with the arts and music and really push for more programs like this, because these kids have a lot of talent. The walls are covered with probably hundreds of great drawings by students in schools that their potential needs to be pushed, and they need to really be exposed more to arts and music. So I'm hoping we can keep doing that.
It's amazing. We have a pointillism piece that's done with a very fine magic marker, just tiny little dots. We have a dress made out of barley and split peas. We have a painting over here by a kindergartner. The medium is watercolor, marker, and jewels. And this particular piece is called Royal Me, and there are jewels even on her teeth. And there are many that I think are absolutely outstanding. I'm very taken with the second place piece that's on the back of that wall. It has many people in it, which is difficult for a child to do, and it's done by a 12th grader. She's very cleverly has the people walking. She has a combination of black, Asians, and whites, and she calls it America, which you see it all, but then the title puts it together.
This other piece right here by this girl from Weymouth, she used crayons and melted the crayons to kind of make this funky looking rainbow. I think it was really cool. And I loved the Beatles one over there. There was one of the Beatles with using an old tape. I thought that was a great use of a different medium. I just appreciate that they did this for everybody, and I'm really proud of my son, Finn.
I think art's terribly important because art is a medium of self-expression. And I think it's very important that everybody learn how to communicate what's in their hearts and their minds to other people. And I also, as a minister, think that there's a real intersection between spirituality and artistic expression. And one of the things we see, whether we're looking at some of the beautiful cathedrals that have been built, or we're looking at a third grader's piece of art, is an attempt to reach something bigger than their own small world, but based on what they know. And I really think that in this kind of an art show, whether you're in the junior show or whether you're upstairs with the adults, you just see how people have looked at the world and tried to express how they feel about it.
We're very fortunate to have the help from the Hingham High School, Middle School, and from Plymouth River School. A big thank you goes to all of the teachers in all of these towns. It's a great deal of work for them to get the art together, fill out the application forms, etc., and then bring it to us to hang.
Well, I think it's beneficial to Hingham as an event that can bring people together. I think it's beneficial, as I mentioned earlier, in developing hope that people have when they see good work by youngsters. I think it's beneficial to the community because it just opens our eyes to how much there is and how much our children can express, how much adults can express, and to share that, to share it in a community, not on a screen, though I know you're HCAM, I like screens, but to share it face to face is a wonderful experience. And I think that for the town of Hingham, this is a piece of community service that enriches people's appreciation of what truly is a wonderful world.
Well, we have lots of people that keep coming in to see it. They seem to enjoy it. They all leave thanking us and telling us that it's a beautiful show. So we're very happy about that.
Well, I'm very grateful that you're helping us to reach out to more people. And I'm also very grateful for all the work that the parishioners do to put this show on. It is a tremendous amount of work. The teachers who bring or fill out forms for the art show for the juniors do a lot of work. The artists do a lot of work. The parishioners do a lot of work. And it's just wonderful to see what work accomplishes and that work can be joyful. And that's something I very much appreciate about this art show.
We just are very happy that you are here. The more people that know about our show, the better. This is our 61st year, but we still find an occasional person in Hingham that hasn't heard of us. So we're happy you're doing this, and we think by next year we'll have even more people coming. Thank you. Welcome to the show.